Good morning vlog. Good morning vlog. I'm already out of it. It is Thursday, January 20th, and I vlogged yesterday. Was fully intending on putting it up, and then I looked at the clips and I'm like, that's not enough. There were times where I thought I was recording and I wasn't, and so on. So we're gonna learn from our mistakes and get ready. I'm having oatmeal for breakfast, and yeah, let me show you the outfit for today. I wore this cozy jacket thing yesterday. I'm now realizing how much lint has accumulated, but it looks like it's on the inside. So, okay, it could be worse. And I'm gonna wear a white on white. I kind of kept procrastinating wearing this outfit. I don't know why. Something about it's like, oh, this is a commitment, you know? And then I have this skirt from Mango. So this will be my first time wearing this skirt out, and it's super long. I think part of it was also like, what shoes do I wear with that? I think I'm gonna wear my Vivaya boot. I didn't realize that it was gonna be snowing, or potentially snowing, so we're changing it up to this striped top and these pants from Zara. These are TikTok famous. I love these. It's a little annoying because with me, it's like the waist is always a little looser, and then the thighs will fit correctly, or either like the pants will be super tight and the waist is correct. So always really annoying, but highly recommend you try in store, then you could buy online. And over here for my breakfast, I've been eating a blood orange, and we'll see how much of this oatmeal I get through. I'm actually really behind, so we somehow made it to the train station on time. Yay! We have a few minutes, and I wanted to tell you guys about this app that I started listening to a couple of days ago and I really like. It's literally called Dab. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. It's the bottom, the windmill one. And it's a daily audio Bible. And my friend Kate told me about this, and I did not know if I would really like it or not. But basically, every day there will be, oh, okay, they're up to the right one. Every day they have these like different entries, and today's the 20th, and it'll go through Genesis 41, 17 to 42, and it's just such a simple way to hear like Bible stories and make sure listening to God's word's a part of your day. It says 38 minutes, but it doesn't end up being that long because I think midway through they're already done with the readings. I should probably go now so I don't miss my train. Do you hear all the ambient rain sounds? We have the room set up. I just have to grab attendance. Let me show you what the outfit looks like. So these are the viral Zara pants from TikTok. They just could use like a smidge like that, a little better. And then this top is also from Zara. It is this kind of like stripey material. And I have this necklace I got from a boutique by me. And as you can see, I have these docks on. And I'm realizing I should probably do my thumbnail right now. Okay, enough of me being weird. Now I'm making sure I'm recording as opposed to before when I was not recording. I normally wear this necklace the other way, but with the black top, this is the vibe. And I'm gonna go grab my attendance, just drink a little bit of coffee. I might try to record myself teaching today, just like background. We'll see if it's weird or not. Try not to be weird. I left up some of these gallery walk things from earlier because those are gonna be the essential questions for the unit, so that might be nice to have. But let's get moving. For any teachers who are curious, I've been doing this thing where they have a second just to read. I'm gonna do a check-in, and we're gonna try the Socratic method. So we'll see. And I have discussion groups for one period mapped out. I don't know if anyone can help me. Do you see this? Like, why is it too big? Like, como? It's almost time, so I'm gonna just run to the restroom, but I wanted to point out something really quick from DAB, the Daily Audio Bible, that was pointed out for today's message. Today's like audio reading, they also do a little commentary, and something they noted was how Joseph had every reason to begin to doubt God or turn away, but he didn't. And yeah, I'm gonna try to reflect on that idea today.
So there is no official Socratic method. The way that Socratic method works is it's reflective thinking. And does anyone know what the word spontaneous means? Yes, exactly. So when you plan it, yes, it's unexpected. Like, oh, you said this, so on. Okay, guys. We'll have you tomorrow. If you're still confused, let me know.
It's now the end of the day, 2:28, and we have meetings. So I'm going to go to some meetings, but I thought I would check in because normally during the day it's so hard to vlog. I just finished this home-based thing, like not resource room, but like they just can kind of like do their work or chill out or whatever. And I found out I'm getting a student teacher, and I'm very excited. I've never had like a student teacher before. She's apparently a theater and English major, so that will be fun. I'll have her come in end of January, and I was observed today, which was good actually because I think it went well. So good news on that front, and I'll have the informal sit down and whatever. We did Socratic, confusing for some students, but some of them looked really excited, and they all seemed to like this current book a lot more than the last one. So pretty good so far. I'm gonna go run to the meeting so I'm not super late, and I'll probably check in with you guys when I'm back in the suburbs. It is around, oh, my watch is off. I was like, it's around, and I'm like, wait, I don't have my Apple Watch with me right now. It's a little after 5, I believe, and I just got home. And I'm so tired, and the sun is about to set, so I might have to actually turn on the lights, but I always like having kind of like natural lighting rather than, you know, like something like this. Oh, that's not so bad. That's not even like so great, but yeah, it just looks so artificial. Okay, I'm gonna try to stand here and just kind of talk about the whole reason why you have decided to watch this video, which is me explaining the differences between teaching middle and high school. And I wonder, can I put you, okay, I'm gonna try to find another spot that's more convenient for me. I decided that I would just like keep all the background lights because the sun is literally about to set, and I'll kind of like stand here like this, kind of. Is that weird? I don't know. Okay, but I wanted to explain the differences between, I'm gonna make myself shorter so I can like kind of be at this angle for this random tripod. But I wanted to explain some of the differences I felt between middle and high school. I think you will be very surprised sometimes by what age group interests you. I thought initially I would want elementary, like very young kids. So naturally, if choosing between elementary and high school, you think, oh, like of course you want to do middle. I'm sorry, not elementary and high school, middle and high school. Like, of course you choose middle because you're younger, but there are so many pros to teaching a high school age. And I think that's definitely where I lean towards, but I'm currently teaching 8th grade because it was kind of like my foot in the door to the school I'm currently at. And I do like 8th grade. I just think that there is a difference in teaching it that's good to know. And I wouldn't even segment it really as middle or high school. I would say lower middle, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12, because 8, 9, 10, those grades really work together a lot. They are very similar. 6 and 7 are very similar, and 11 and 12 are very similar. And I think that's like a more natural break rather than 6, 7, 8, because 6 is so different than 8, and something like 9th grade is so different than 12th grade. And yeah, first I will say that I think with high school, my humor just works better. And I don't know why. I will say maybe there are times where my humor does work with middle school, but I think I make high schoolers laugh more, just in my experience, because I've actually taught, like, I'm teaching one high school class, and I do still interact with the high school age. I think with middle school, they will laugh, but they find different things funny, like different types of things funny. And middle school, when they're like in 8th grade, for instance, like they're kind of trying to prove themselves. So some of them are like, I don't want stickers. Others will love it. High school always wants stickers because they're past that age where like people normally would think to give it to them. And middle school, there is something really nice about the fact that they're still so young. So if they aren't the best readers or writers or whatever, there feels like there's so much more potential to kind of help them before they go into high school and do whatever. But if you're teaching 11th grade and a kid can't write a paragraph, that feels a lot harder than if they're in middle school and can't write a paragraph. Because if I can catch you in 8th grade and help you to write a paragraph, then you could hopefully take that with you when you're in high school. I think also with middle school, you have to just be more careful with how things are interpreted, what is said, so on. Even joking, if you're doing something, you have to really watch out. Or even if you say something, you have to sometimes be careful of the wording, because what you say can be like taken out of context or misunderstood. And I think with high school, because they are older, that just doesn't happen as much, in my opinion. Some people would say that you can be, almost fell, because if you guys can see me, like I'm literally like, I'm standing like this, like I'm not doing the most like helpful thing right now, but yeah, let me continue with some of my thoughts. But for middle school, some people will tell me that they find them more silly. I find high school more silly, which I don't get. I think also I started teaching middle school after COVID and quarantine, and I remember when I taught my first 7th grade class, it was last year at the school I was at, and I taught all high school in 1 7th grade. Now I'm all middle school and 1 high school. And basically for that class, I'd come in and be like, hello, cohort name, and I'm gonna die. And they would say nothing. Like they were like, you know, so I'm like, I don't know. And then if I would go to my 10th graders, be like, hello 10th graders, and they were like, hi Miss Thomas, or whatever. So I don't know, like I think part of it can be like the fact that there's like this online generation that is like adjusting and so on. But yeah, I think that it is so helpful if you do have a chance to kind of just visit both settings in different environments. So middle school, high school, and something like the city will be so different than in the suburbs. Because for instance, in the city, middle schoolers are applying for the standardized high school, so 8th grade becomes a lot more stressful than like a 10th or 11th grade would be in a city setting, which is kind of crazy. Some other videos online that I found helpful, so I'll link them down below. But ultimately, if you're okay with the harder process of grading, like grading work that is higher level, high school is good, elementary school. Middle school will be a lower level of writing, which in my opinion makes the grading easier. I genuinely do think it's easier, especially with essays, because it's just not the same level as high school generally. I don't think you need to be so rigid as in like I'm a high school or middle school person. I think I naturally, because I've taught high school for so long, I would say like, oh, I'm a high school person. But I remember being shocked by how much I liked 8th grade when I first stepped into it. I thought 8th graders were babies. I thought I could not have tough conversations with them. I thought whatever. But they are super thoughtful. They're at such a pivotal time in their lives. Some of them are extremely strong writers. Some of them are still working on their writing. Some of them are 6 feet tall. Some of them are like 4 feet 2. Not 4 feet 2, but like you get my point. And I think that one piece of advice I really loved was Real Rap with Reynolds. Basically says like, teach the grade that you wish you had someone there for you. And I think for me currently, I definitely see that with 8th grade, because I had it rough in 8th grade. I was not a cute 8th grader. It was just, wasn't good times. So if I can like kind of help, you know, and even acknowledging to them sometimes, I'm like, I remember what it was like, it sucks, your body's changing and like whatever, and you see in their faces they're like, yeah, it does suck. So I think that can be helpful too, you know. But I'm gonna end up the vlog here. I'll actually show you one thing very quickly. This came in the mail today, so I thought I would show it to you. I got this because I saw a YouTuber buying it, so I thought, or like they got it for Christmas, and I'm like, oh, like let me show this to you guys, maybe it'll interest you. But I got it for my 8th graders when I have home base with them. It's called Monopoly, the card game, which, like, did you know Monopoly has a card game? And I'm really excited to actually play this with them. So you can play Monopoly in card game form. Okay, that's it. That's a wrap. I will see you guys later. And yeah, comment down below what other content you'd be interested in seeing. And I'll see you then. Bye.